Alright, so I owe my subscribers all the update on why the channel hasn't been getting any video updates and everything. And I'm trying to keep this short, but basically I got a few projects I'm still pulling off right here, right now. So this bumper right here, I picked it up to fix up my broken bumper that I messed up by hitting a curb. And yeah, that one's too shattered to fix. This one turned out to be quite a nightmare to fix too. Fiberglass work isn't that fun, and old fiberglass that's damaged is even worse. So I wouldn't recommend it if you try to pick up an old damaged fiberglass piece. So you see the motorized bike is back here because currently I'm in a state of preparing to move. The apartments where I live is currently going to be doing a re-renovation, and they're going to be moving us out, so I'm getting ready for that in progress, and that's another reason why there's a big slowdown. And unfortunately I won't be able to get back onto the project until this coming year. So in this coming year, hopefully sooner than later, depends on when they pull that project and when they move us out, but after that, then after around that timing, that's when I can get this going. And I would love to put that series up as soon as possible. I know some people are waiting on that, and I do apologize again for not having that up, and it'll be back up and running soon after I get some other projects off the hand real quick. So right now it's winter time, and I'm trying to get my stuff painted and done. So I bought some paint matched paint, and we're gonna try that brand out. They paint matched it to a sample that I sent them, and that's pretty awesome. Looks pretty right so far. Here's some other wide fenders, because this is actually a wide bumper. I didn't know that when I picked it up, and then I found out it was a slight bit wide on the ends, and I thought I was gonna have to get rid of it. Ended up being able to pick those up, damaged too. And luckily this is the real badly damaged one that was cracked and kind of torn up on this end, but as you can see, it's all fixed up and pretty much ready for paint there. The other one, I'm waiting on some primer. Didn't have enough primer. We were using primer for multiple projects, and that's the update for my car and my little car project. Trying to fix up my mess up. This over here is my nephew's 240SX S13, and he got in a little bit of a, well, he got in a hit and run basically. So they hit and run him, and so luckily he was able to figure out who it was and got some compensation from insurance, so he was able to pick up an Origin Lab wide body, and he's working on that. Originally it was just going to be put his front lip back on, which we repaired actually, because the toe from a previous towing of his actually broke this off, because you know they put the chains like this, and by the time it tightened up it just snapped. And Origin Lab wide body, it's new, but still it's not perfect. So we're doing some interesting stuff here. We're using spray foam to get a basis and shape that we need, because this is supposed to slope like this, but for some reason, even though it's brand new, it sloped like this and went down. So this is all messed up. Right now we're applying a baking soda and super glue trick to it, and we're making that whole shape again. So he's going at that while I just help him whenever it's paint time. And over to the other projects. So this is another thing that happened down the road basically. This was very unexpected, but one day when my mom was driving, she got in a little fender bender. It's slightly noticeable right now, but like it depends on when the sun's hitting it or not. If the sun was directly hitting this way, you could see it a little more obviously. But so this front bumper and this fender right here on the passenger side, it's repainted. So that's what I was working on. I bought a rattle can from Spectral Paints. They sold it on eBay. I bought it there with the proper paint code, but it turned out darker. At first I was doubting my own painting and everything, but it is not the fact that I sprayed it on dark primer. It's just they were off, and I had an email to them and they admitted it, but they didn't really do anything about it. I wouldn't use Spectral Paints again. I mean, if you're trying to get a perfect paint match, it's not going to perfectly paint match. So I'm going with another company for my own car. And if they turn out well, because they paint matched to a sample that I sent them, which was real cool, because I told them I had the code and the formula, but they said, hey, we insist you send a sample so we can paint match it properly. It looks pretty good right now in a can, but we'll find out soon. And if that works out great, I still have my mom's old bumper that I'll just cut a piece off of, and I'll send it to this company and get it paint matched properly. Then it's back onto this, probably on, I say next year, because right now, the winter and the rain, it's rough. I'm trying to beat the weather right now for all this painting and stuff. And I'm supposed to help my brother finish one last project on this truck over here. So we got it some OEM GMC or Chevy wheels. So these are new. We just picked those up. And if you can see here up on the top of his roof, it's starting to fade away. And we're gonna try to re-clear that. Hopefully we can get a good week where it's not really rainy, humid, and we can spray it up. And that's kind of what I'm waiting on after I finish mines. Mine's is a little easier. I can spray it, I can put it under the patio. Luckily my brother's letting me use his backyard and patio for this project right now. So I'm trying to get my stuff done and out of the way, because I don't want to be taking up my brother's space like that. Because hey, it's his house, not my storage space, you know what I mean? And I really appreciate him being able to let me use his backyard and let me store some of my stuff temporarily for the move and also my project. So I'm trying to get most of that stuff out so I can sell my old stuff and kind of free up the space back here. I'm taking up too much space. That's the bad thing when you have too much projects going on and you do too many types of projects. All right, so this is a little bit of a spoiler right here. This is the other project I've been working on all this other time before my mom got in the fender bender and all my, little broke boy backyard body shop project was going. And this will also be coming out on videos on projects and little things I've been doing with this Race Z. So this is a 240Z 1972, and my brother purchased this and we're just going at it here and there. Basically it was designed and made to be a race car, but we're basically taking it and adding functions back so that it can be a daily driver, or comfortably a daily driver, because this thing's pretty wicked. It's fast. It got a lot of power, a lot of torque, and it got an LS2 in there, and ooh, it's a beast. So we're working on some carbon fiber for the back panel right now with the tail light, so that's why it's currently off. And we've done things like we've switched out to the back to it was clears on these rear indicators, side indicators, and then we went back to the original red and orange in the front. So little brief view of the project right here. We're currently working on some carbon door panels too. So I'm working on that right now with my brother, and we're currently mocking it up. And also, here we go, here's towards the front. We've done some things here too. And when you see this thing sticking out of the hood like that, you already know that it ain't no joke. Yeah, that right there is a turbo. And this is a turbo LS. So it makes some dang good power and torque. All right, let me try to get a low down right here. One bad LSZ, that's what we got for our custom plate. We've added this carbon fiber front bumper right here. Sorry, there's a little bit of glaring from the sun. The sunlight's glaring, but there's the door panels, and that's what we're going to be installing. And that's pretty much how it's going with this project right here. You can see I've put windshield wipers back on here, and I've done the whole setup for that electrically. And that knob right there, that silver billet knob, that's for the wipers. And we've added this carbon fiber wing, big wing, and it's just perfect. It's a double decked wing, and it just fits perfectly with the wide body of this car, and it looks nice. So basically that's the rundown of the projects right now and what we've been up to. Originally, I was gonna try to toss this wing onto my S2000, but my brother loved the wing. And then when we kind of took it and mocked it up on his car, I'm like, wow, it looks pretty good on your car. And so I passed the wing on to him, and then he helped me with getting my own wing, the wing that I really like. It's a Jay's Racing style wing, of course replica, because I can't afford the real deal. But anyway, he helped get that for me on my birthday, and I recently just got that installed on my car. So I'm happy. I'm real happy. He's real happy. We're both got a nice wing on our cars, and it makes the car look just so much different. So you'll see also see a video on this and what we did to it, like cutting and custom fitting all this stuff right here. Anyway, that's the update for now. Sorry I've been a little out and not on my videos for the channel, and I haven't had anything to update for the motorized bike project. My apologies on that, but when I get on that, I do want to get on it straight, just have time for that one so I can make a proper how it was built series for that. And for now, this is going to be the projects, and I might put a small update here and there for the auto body projects that broke boy backyard body projects that I'm working on back here for now, and those will probably come up first. In this meantime, definitely the video on my mom's little fender bender accident repair right there, and for sure that's gonna go up first. And my review is just don't buy spectral paints if you're trying to get 100% paint match or really good paint match. It's off, and I've read some reviews on Amazon and people said the same thing. It's darker than what their paint actually is. So it'll be that, then it'll be over to this, and once I have this on and properly painted, then I'll do a review for this paint that I'm using this time. It's custom paint matched and then put into a spray max can, and I can't wait for that, because if I can find it out that works good, paint match perfectly, I'll have a solution to my mom's car, and I'll be able to recommend that for anybody who's trying to pull a project like this. Anyway, that's the update for now. I hope you all have a happy holidays. Thanksgiving, Christmas is coming up, New Year too. And hopefully I'll have some videos up soon for the auto body projects. Right now I'm crunching time a little bit, so that's as much as I can give on a breakdown. And we'll be back with this baby right here, the motorized bike, soon this coming year. So hopefully the sooner the better, because I really want to get back on that. And hey, right now, just a slight update on my health if anybody's concerned, and I thank you for that, is with this cold, my health is currently doing real good. The air's much denser, it's nicer, it's better oxygen for me. So I'm breathing good right now, and that allows me to work a little bit better. And I appreciate anybody who has concern for my health. Thank you very much. And that also means if I can get this done and all fixed up, sprocket changed out and everything, gear ratios, oh boy, I would love to ride this again and take another good trip or final ride while it's not too hot and it doesn't gas me out on my breathing and my air oxygenation. Oh, I would love it. So I really want to get that done in time so that I can still catch this cool weather before it turns like maybe like spring I can handle, but before it gets hot again. And then it'll be great. I would love to ride it again. It's a fun ride, it's a blast, and I still want to go here and there with it, mostly especially since right now it's here at my brother's house. I could technically come over here, regular bicycle over here, leave my bike here, and take this baby out. It's not as bad as when I was living in the apartments. I live on the second story. I have to carry this whole thing down. It's heavy. So even my brother was shocked how heavy it was. But hey, that's a motorized bike and a pretty heavy frame. It looks great. It drives and rides great. And I can't wait. I just can't wait to get this done. And since it's still here, I'll be able to just take it back it out, roll it out this driveway right here, and take off. All right, everyone. Happy holidays soon. And I hope you all have a great holiday season with your friends and family. And I'll keep you updated, and hopefully we'll get some videos up here on this channel soon. All right, everybody. Take care, and I'm out.